Hey YouTube, doing my first video here on cleaning brass, and I'm going to give you a little show of how easily it is to do it and very cheap. So forgive me for commentating or shaky video. I'm doing it just by hand with a GoPro. So I've already resized all this 223, 556. Took all the primers out of it, all been sized, and I will turn it into this. It's about 300 rounds, already done. Very simple. I'm not even tell by the video just how clean it comes. Primer pockets are extremely clean. Very happy with those. So what I did was get some gun tap stainless steel media. It's the best stuff I've been able to find. I think I got it on Amazon for $25 shipped. This is just a 2-pound bag, 2.5-pound bag. Then I went to Harbor Freight, got the dual drum rotary. First time I did it, I put 100 rounds in each of these drums and tumbled it. Recommended 4 hours, and it came out all right. Found that if I put 50 rounds in with the stainless steel media, it only took about 2 to 2.5 hours, and they both were extremely clean. So what I did was took about half the bag worth of stainless steel media. Now it's all wet because I've already been washed it all. Put 50 dirty rounds in there and put them in here. Use a little bit of Ajax cleaner. You know, they say 2 teaspoons. About that. I'll put some in there. What I'll do is see if I can do this here. Let's see. Get it all in there. Yep. And what I'll do is I'll just fill it up with water. Well, it's about here. And throw it on the rotary drum and let it run for 2.5 hours. So I'll show you what it looks like in 2.5 hours when I open it up and start cleaning it. Alright, so it's been for about an hour. Give you a little show of what it's like. The hardest part I find with the Harbor Freight tumbler here is getting this cover off. So you can either pinch your thumbs like this and hopefully get it off, which this one did. If not, I usually take a screwdriver and just pry it under it. So, try not to drop the GoPro in there because I don't have it in this case. This is about an hour's worth. You can already see the primer pockets clean. Brass is getting there. Water is nice and dirty. And cold. So it's getting there. Let it run for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Clean it out. Well, see how nasty that water is. But just dropped a bunch of steel. As you can see, it's getting cleaner, but it's only been for about an hour. And I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, We're about 3 hours now. I'll shut that off. These drums get a little warm, not too hot. So, take these off. Set that up there. Hopefully you can see it. What I'm going to do is take these off. I'm going to put them into a Tupperware bin and run it under the sink. Wash it out a little bit. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. Alright, so get a screwdriver. Try that out. Wash it, rinse it out, and I tried doing it just regular air drying them, just hanging them the brass upside down. I made some little holders, and I came down the next day and I found that as with brass and copper, it tarnishes. So the primer pockets had green, and I call it GFS, green fuzzy shit, and decided to dry it another way. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go back over here, over the new bathroom. Hopefully we can set this up where you can see it. I'm just going to run water through it. See how dirty that is? That is nasty. Let that sit. What I'm going to do is just get a bigger Tupperware, just dump it right into it. Brass and all. Get the other one. Take that out for a second. Get some of the heavy dirt out of here. This is the one we already emptied. You can see, black already. Alright, put this in here, dump this out. And I'm just going to wash them by hand. I'm just going to mix them around. That's pretty clean. Water's not gonna get much cleaner than that. You know, I've seen guys do it with tumblers and 5-gallon buckets. But again, if you're doing it on a budget and just get into reloading, this is the way to go. So, oh yeah, it's about 3 hours. And best thing is the media doesn't break down, the stainless steel doesn't break down. You can use it forever, you know, it ain't gonna deteriorate. And the best way I found to dry it is, don't laugh, on a cookie sheet. Well, before I do that, so I de-primed everything using the Lee press, tart press, took the center rod out and just did it single stage, just so I can just de-prime everything and do it in stages later. But as I took the de-prime route, this was completely full of just nasty, you know, between the lube and everything else. Stuck the whole thing right in the tumbler for 20 minutes. Came out beautiful. Alright, so, again, let's see if I can do this. You guys can see. So just take all the brass, you know, again, extremely clean. These ones I haven't taken the primer pockets out yet. Just haven't done that yet. Take them, tap them, put them on hand. You know, some of them you're gonna get, they're gonna be full of stainless steel. So just do this, and I'll speed this tape up so you're not being completely bored by this. Alright, so I'll strain this out. Well, I'll drain out a little bit of the water, but I'll just leave it in that. Brass is absolutely shiny, clean. Wow. So these are what I made. I just Smith & Wesson 40 holders that I drilled holes through them. And my thinking was I was going to take the brass, very tedious, and stand them upright and just let them dry. What I found out was water was sitting inside these pockets and it actually turned them all green. So my new plan is, I'll show you. So we're back here up in the kitchen, and the best thing I found, stick it in the oven. A little dirty. Doing a little bacon. Stick it in the oven on warm 200 degrees for about 30 minutes. Take it out and you are done. That's probably the easiest method I found yet. And one other thing I wanted to add was this is probably can all be done for easily $75, probably $70. I think I got the Harbor Freight on a club special with a 20% off coupon for $31. Stainless steel media is $25. You know, how much does a bottle of dish soap cost? A couple of bucks, and that's it. Really simple, really easy. You don't need big, extravagant tumblers and 30 pounds. Maybe if you were doing, you know, hundreds and hundreds of rounds. But again, this will get me through a few days of the range. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and leave some comments and leave some feedbacks.